If you're wondering when to visit Tokyo, I highly recommend the cherry blossom season. Sakura trees are planted all over the city, and the sight of them blooming in unison is truly breathtaking. There's also a type of fish found only in rivers during this season. It makes for a fantastic fly fishing target. Plus, you can enjoy fly fishing for sea bass in Tokyo Bay. This episode is all about Tokyo in the spring. I'll show you a side of Tokyo you've never seen before. Hello, this is Perry the Pig. And this is our friend from Scotland, Martin White. He's one of the best fly fishermen I know, and a fantastic fly tyer. We're currently getting ready to head out onto Tokyo Bay. From spring through summer, the best time to catch sea bass in Tokyo Bay shifts from nighttime to daytime. As the air and water temperatures rise, the number of plankton in Tokyo Bay increases. The seawater then turns the color of coke. This nutrient-rich water nurtures many small fish and attracts predatory fish such as sea bass. As spring progresses, sea bass become more responsive to topwater flies. You can fish with a 6 to 8 weight fly rod using a floating line and a floating minnow setup. The fly pattern isn't that strict, so you can fish with whatever fly you like. However, fly size is very important. It's crucial to choose a fly size that matches the bait fish present at the time. Don't worry, your guide will tell you what size fly to use. Unfortunately, the fish weren't biting on the surface at all that day, so we stopped using the floating line and switched to a Type 6 sinking line. When conditions are good, you can catch sea bass with any kind of cast. On days when they aren't, you have to work the fly right along the edge of the structure.
まただ。何匹もいますね。
Imperial Place, located in central Tokyo, was originally Edo Castle. It features stone walls and is home to many cherry trees. Part of Imperial Place has been turned into a park, which you can enter. You can walk to Imperial Place from Tokyo Station. It takes about 10 minutes on foot. From there, you can walk via Kudanshita to Kidorigafuchi Park, a famous cherry blossom spot, while enjoying the view of the cherry blossoms and the moat. That's my favorite route. Next, I'd like to recommend Koishikawa Korakuen. This Japanese garden was created 400 years ago by Tokugawa Mitsukuni, one of the most famous daimyo, and is located right next to the Tokyo Dome. Martin's box, filled with his various skillfully crafted flies, is as neatly arranged and beautiful as a Tokugawa garden. On this day, a slender minnow pattern, about 8 centimeters long, seems to be working well.
Good size.
Nice.
Nice size.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
おお。
ローティングで出んじゃん。
僕のやつ、マーティン。うんふん。あ、そのまんまこっちで外しちゃいます。あ、でかいな。パワーある。そうですね。やばいやばいやばい。
Now that spring has arrived, the sea bass are incredibly powerful, and all the fish that were near the tanker offshore are huge. If you're tired of the crowds in big cities like Shinjuku, Shibuya, or Ueno, you should visit Nihonbashi. The city is sophisticated and beautiful, but it's not nearly as crowded. During cherry blossom season, the streets are illuminated at night. This is also a historic district that was established under the influence of the Tokugawa shogunate. It served as the starting point for the 5 highways that Tokugawa Ieyasu developed to rule Japan from Edo. The Tokaido, Nakasendo, Nikkokaido, Shukaido, and Koishikawa extended to various parts of Honshu, and the area flourished as daimyo from across the country traveled to Edo.
あれ、今あの人で修理したんだ。
In a corner of Nihonbashi stands Tsuruya Yoshinobu, a historic Japanese confectionery shop founded in Kyoto in 1803. Here, you can enjoy Japanese sweets, namagashi, in a very unique setting. You sit at the counter and watch as the sweets are made right before your eyes, just like at a sushi restaurant. Japanese sweets reflect the 4 seasons. While the ingredients are simple, there are hundreds of variations in their appearance. The artisans capture the essence of each season in a single sweet, crafted right before your eyes. Here, you can watch the process and then enjoy the finished sweets with matcha. Please note that authentic matcha is not sweet at all. When cherry blossom season arrives, a certain species of fish appears in the rivers. Like salmon and steelhead, they swim upstream from the ocean to spawn even in the rivers of a major metropolis like Tokyo. They are called Maruta and are a species of dace. Maruta are generally between 40 and 60 centimeters in size. Since they migrate upstream in schools, if you look closely at the river, you can spot them in the water. The method for catching them is the same as nymphing for trout. Martin frequently uses beadhead nymphs and earthworm-style flies. The standard setup is a 6-weight rod paired with a floating line. A 5-weight rod works well too, and a 7-weight might be a good choice in windy conditions or when large carp are in the river.
Very small fly.
Very small. Very small for a carp fly anyway. But the Maruta earlier was on a worm. This worm. The orange bead. But I don't know, there's not so many Maruta around, right? Maybe later we can try downstream, see what we can find some in a riffle or something. But fine, a few fish.
Show me the fish.
Lovely, fresh. The sun gets a little bit higher. The orange, what's this, a Butano Perdigon. They like the hot colours, but then when it's sunny like this, it's bright, shiny, silver bead. They just eat it. Like, it's like a carp.
Carp and bass also gather in the same spot, drawn by the spawning Maruta. And then, Martin caught a terrifyingly huge carp.
Awesome. Awesome.
Size 16 tyer they're going.
Here's one of the most beautiful spots in Tokyo to view cherry blossoms at night. It's Rikugien Garden in Komagome. This vast Japanese garden was created about 300 years ago by a powerful daimyo. Although it's usually open only during the day, you can enjoy the garden at night exclusively during the cherry blossom and autumn foliage seasons. There are many hotels and ryokans in Tokyo worth staying at. Among them are the so-called Big Three, which are considered to have the most tradition and prestige. The Okura Tokyo is one of them. The price is a bit high for a hotel on a fishing trip. However, the service provided by the staff and the comfort of the hotel itself are second to none. You'll surely find that it's worth the price.
ありがとうございます。
how did you like the spring fly fishing trip to Tokyo? It has wonderful weather, neither too hot nor too cold, and with cherry blossoms blooming everywhere, it's a truly beautiful place. Plus, there are plenty of fish to target while fly fishing. I'd be happy if this video helped you plan your trip. A big thank you to everyone who watched until the end, and to Martin for appearing in this video. His YouTube channel has lots of helpful fly tying videos for anglers, so be sure to check it out.